In the faraway land of Schwenksville, in the deep forests of Pennsylvania, there lives a marvelous and rare creature, the much-beloved symbol of the Philadelphia Folk Festival, Smiling Joe the Banjo. This spirit of joy can only be witnessed for a precious 4 days a year, when he emerges from the woods to dance and sing to the music on Old Pool Farm. And here he is, that spirit of the festival, emerging from his home in the wilderness. Another year has passed him by while he hibernated, oblivious to the outside world. Fest 2020 awaits him. It's been a long, hard winter, but Joe's ready to dance, high-five his friends, and break his long fast with mountains of funnel cake. But what's this? The Folk Fest. But there's no one here. Where are all of Joe's friends? The music, the crafts, the jugglers, and the food! Even the firehouse is deserted. No pancake breakfast for Joe. Something must have happened. Joe needs answers. And so Joe begins his long journey in search of his friends, in search of Fest. Across field and stream, this plucky young banjo sets off, never wavering, never faltering. His sense of purpose strings him along. At long last, Joe arrives at the Philadelphia Folksong Society headquarters, and who should meet him at the door but Justin Nordell, Executive Director. Justin, what's going on? Where's the fest? Joe, haven't you heard? The fest is completely online this year. Online? But how can this be? How is Joe supposed to sing and dance with his friends online? Despondent, Joe begins wandering the neighborhoods of Philadelphia. But who's this? A friend from the festival! Even a crisp high five isn't enough to lift Joe's spirits. He needs more. Joe rambles on, ever in search of his friends and music. Throughout the city of Philadelphia, he roams. Joe hears something. On the dulcet winds, Joe hears a sound, a wonderful, familiar melody that could only come from one thing. Joe knows that guitar! Joe rushes down the street and sees to his overwhelming joy his dear old friend, lifelong fest musician Reverend T.J. McGlinchey. As Joe stays and dances with T.J., he begins to realize that even though he must socially distance from his friends at Old Pool Farm, they are all still connected. The music lives on, and his friends will all still be there when that magical time comes to gather in person. And as long as we all keep a song in our heart, the festival will be with us forever, whenever and wherever we are. And next time will be better than ever. After all, we will have a lot of dancing to catch up on.